I'd rather watch grass grow. I'd rather watch paint dry. I'd rather watch dirt just be moved around because Caitlin Clark's not on the team.
Throughout history, Team USA has been in part about marketing. It's dumb.
How dumb are the decision makers associated with the WNBA? Clark's first few weeks in the WNBA have been tumultuous, to say the least. The rookie sensation has faced an unexpected and rough welcome from the league, marked by a series of incidents that suggest she has become a target on the court. A notable event that she has drawn considerable attention occurred during a game against the Chicago Sky. Kennedy Carter, one of the Sky's aggressive guards, delivered a body check to Clark that quickly went viral. This incident was initially met with a relatively mild response from the referees.
Unnecessary. Kennedy Carter,
who did not immediately classify the foul as severe. It wasn't until later that the league intervened, upgrading the foul to a flagrant 1 status retroactively. This delayed action, however, sparked a wave of criticism regarding the league's handling of such aggressive plays. The fallout from Carter's body check was significant. Sky coach Teresa Weatherspoon did not mince words, criticizing the foul as inappropriate and uncalled for.
We're not trying to harm anyone. That's not the case, and we're not going to be that way.
Weatherspoon's stance highlighted a growing concern about the level of physicality and sportsmanship in the league. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, Carter's teammate and a former college rival of Clark, publicly supported the aggressive play. Reese's endorsement of Carter's actions added fuel to the fire, illustrating the deep-seated rivalries and tensions that exist even beyond professional boundaries.
I love my teammates and I'm always going to have their back, so it was just competition.
Clark's ordeal on the court has become compounded by the apparent lack of support from her own teammates. This lack of solidarity has not gone unnoticed. Draymond Green, the outspoken forward for the Golden State Warriors, voiced his concerns on social media. Green suggested that the Indiana Fever, Clark's team, should consider acquiring an enforcer, a player whose role would be to protect and stand up for Clark against any further aggression.
Well, I'm all for that. I'm not the guy that's going to come out here and be like, you shouldn't do that. What my point is they should get an enforcer so that when you do that, somebody come club you.
His comments underscored a sentiment shared by many fans and analysts. Clark needs more robust support from her teammates to navigate the rough terrain of her early WNBA career. The WNBA's response to the spate of aggressive plays has been a subject of heated debate. While the league has imposed fines on players involved in such incidents, these measures have often been viewed as insufficient. The fines, though a step towards addressing the issue, have not quelled the concerns about player safety. The perceived leniency in punishment has led to questions about the league's commitment to protecting its athletes and the kind of message it sends to both players and fans. Clark's situation is particularly concerning given her burgeoning status as a rising star in the WNBA. As a high-profile player who has quickly become one of the faces of the league, her safety and well-being on the court are paramount. The incidents she has faced highlight a broader issue within the league: the need for a more stringent and proactive approach to maintaining player safety and ensuring fair play. The league's handling of the Carter incident is a case in point. The initial lack of a severe penalty for Carter's body check was met with widespread disapproval. It took a viral video and significant public outcry for the league to upgrade the foul to flagrant 1. This delay not only questioned the efficacy of the league's officiating, but also suggested a reactive rather than proactive stance on player safety. The fines imposed on players like Carter are meant to serve as a deterrent against overly aggressive play. However, the effectiveness of these fines is debatable. For many, the financial penalties are not substantial enough to discourage rough tactics, especially when compared to the potential physical harm inflicted on players like Clark. The league must reassess its disciplinary measures to ensure they are robust enough to protect players and uphold the integrity of the game. Furthermore, the league's response, or lack thereof, to incidents involving Clark have implications beyond the court. It speaks to the broader culture of the WNBA and the kind of environment it wants to cultivate for its players. A league that fails to adequately protect its stars risks not only the physical well-being of its players, but also its reputation and appeal to fans. The need for stronger punitive actions is evident. The WNBA must implement clearer, more stringent policies to address aggressive play. This includes not only fines, but also suspensions and other measures that make it clear such behavior will not be tolerated. By doing so, the league can better safeguard its players and send a strong message that player safety is a top priority. Clark's early experiences in the WNBA serve as a wake-up call. They highlight the need for a comprehensive review of the league's policies on physical play and player protection. The WNBA has an opportunity to set a precedent and lead by example in fostering a safer, more respectable playing environment. This requires not only addressing incidents as they arise, but also creating a culture of accountability and support for all players, particularly those like Clark, who are emerging as the new faces of the league. Clark's tumultuous start in the WNBA has shone a spotlight on the league's challenges with handling aggressive play and ensuring player safety. The incidents she faced underscore the need for a more proactive and stringent approach to discipline and protection. By strengthening its policies and fostering a supportive environment, the WNBA can better protect its players and maintain the integrity and appeal of the game. ESPN host Pat McAfee weighed in on the situation, stirring controversy with his remarks. During a segment on his show, McAfee referred to Clark in a derogatory manner, calling her a white bitch.
There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar.
His comments sparked outrage, and he later issued a public apology, acknowledging his mistake and expressing respect for Clark.
I utilized a descriptor that I certainly should not have used.
McAfee argued that Clark's popularity is due to her electrifying play and not her race, countering some opinions that her rise was facilitated by her being white. He emphasized that the league and the referees should focus on protecting her talent rather than letting aggressive plays go unpunished. Sports analyst Colin Cowherd also shared his perspective on the challenges Clark faces in the WNBA. Cowherd pointed out the scheduling difficulties that have added to Clark's struggles. The Indiana Fever has a grueling start to the season, playing 11 games in 20 days, which is the most in the league.
Why have they played 11 games in 20 days? Caitlin Clark's worn out.
In contrast, the defending champions, the Las Vegas Aces, played only 6 games in the same period. Cowherd suggested that such scheduling imbalances could hinder Clark's performance and development. He advocated for more sensible scheduling to help maximize the potential of star players like Clark. Stephen A. Smith brought another dimension to the discussion by suggesting that jealousy and race might be factors in the aggressive treatment Clark has been receiving.
You want to use the word envy? Fine. You want to use the word resentment? We want to play with words? That's cool. It's something.
Smith argued that some WNBA players might be envious of Clark's rapid rise and the attention she has garnered. He noted that Clark's achievements and the promotion she receives from the league could be causing resentment among her peers. Smith emphasized that while competition on the court is normal, the league should ensure that it promotes and protects its stars, including addressing any underlying issues of race or jealousy. Adding to the complexities of Clark's situation is her recent exclusion from the U.S. women's national basketball team for the Paris Olympics. Despite her impressive credentials and international experience at the youth level, Clark did not make the final roster.
Team USA women's basketball, how dare you make this decision? It's stupid.
The decision, first reported by The Athletic, has raised eyebrows and led to speculation about the factors behind it. Some believe it could be a strategic decision by the national team, while others see it as another indication of the challenges Clark faces within the professional basketball community.
I don't ever want to hear you complain about flying commercial or not getting salaries or this, that. You're too dumb. You're too dumb. You have a cash cow. This can bring the Olympic basketball, women's basketball will be like the #1 thing people watch with Caitlin Clark.
Despite these challenges, Clark's potential remains undeniable. Her talent, work ethic, and passion for the game have already made her a significant figure in women's basketball. As she navigates the ups and downs of her rookie season, the support from fans and the league will be crucial in shaping her future. Caitlin Clark's journey from a high school standout to a professional basketball star has been marked by extraordinary achievements and significant challenges. Her transition to the WNBA has brought both triumphs and tribulations, with hard fouls and aggressive plays highlighting the physical nature of the league. The opinions of analysts like Pat McAfee, Colin Cowherd, and Stephen A. Smith provide a broader context to the issues she faces, from race and jealousy to scheduling and player protection. Additionally, her exclusion from the Olympic team adds another layer to her story, suggesting that her journey is far from over. As Clark continues to develop her game and navigate the professional landscape, her resilience and talent will undoubtedly keep her in the spotlight, making her a key figure in the future of women's basketball.
You people, whoever did this, honestly, hey, take your brain, put it in a museum, and study it for how dumb you are.